Already out here doing some hay raking on third cutting. Didn't turn out quite as bad as I had hoped, or wasn't hoping, but what I thought, and so. But I'll explain more about that when I do the baling video. But tell a little bit about the drone. Had a little problem, a little more than just a problem with it, and you can see it's fixed and I'm obviously working again here. Very thankful for that, because it could have been a lot worse. But what happened was, several weeks ago I was filming a tractor pull. My uncle had wanted me to come film, so they had a video for the class to put up on the website, for the tractor pulling club to put up on the website, and which is cool. That's fine. I thought that was kind of cool to film a tractor pull, and got about halfway through the first class, and there's this wire that runs across. I bumped the button on the camera right there. But anyway, there's this wire that runs across from the announcer's stand to the speakers in the grandstands, and I'm going down there trying to get a good shot of the tractor coming down the track. I was following it as it came down the track, and it hit the I run into the guide wire, and I thought I was under it, but obviously I wasn't. I just whammed right into it, and I was only about 30 feet up. The fall didn't hurt the drone. It was what happened after it hit the ground. It happened to run in front of or fall and roll in front of the sled and the tractor that's coming down the track. And I'm like, oh crap, this is the end of the drone here. And very thankfully that it didn't. The narrow front tractor actually coming down, it missed it, went right underneath the tractor and missed it. And then thankfully it was a real wet track, and it was kind of muddy, and the sled is pushing a big pile of dirt, and it got caught up in the pile of dirt, because I thought as soon as it went under the tractor it was just going to be ground to smithereens and there wasn't going to be anything left to pick up. And thankfully all it did was it tore one of the motors off, the drone's kind of in the shape of an X, and if you've seen them before on the DJI brands. But anyway, it just got caught up and it tore one of the motors off, and it ruined the propellers. But other than that, and so I had to replace the main body of it, which sounds like a big deal, but it wasn't that much. It's pretty cheap because it was just plastic, and the motors are cheap. It's the camera and the software inside is what gets kind of expensive. So very thankfully, God protected that thing when it hit the ground, because God, it could have been a lot worse. I could have just totally trashed the drone, but so I just put a new body on it and a new motor and a new set of propellers, and away I went, and here it goes. It's obviously working again. It does take a little bit to take one apart and put it back together, because just so much little stuff. And if you ever happen to work on one, I recommend buying. They make a little tool set to work on them that has tiny little screwdrivers and stuff, like little Torx bits, and it makes it really nice to work on them. But anyway, just tell a little bit about what happened with the drone there. But it worked good here. I probably had it in the air 10 minutes total, just messing around with it, making sure it was going to work, and everything did. I'm surprised it didn't even ruin the batteries or anything. The camera was fine. That was the part I was really surprised about, and if it was going to ruin something, I didn't want it to be the camera, because the camera is $250, which is a pretty significant amount with the drone cost. And but thankfully it didn't do that. I'm going to watch out for the guide wires and power wires and everything else from now on, but oh well. That's about to do it for raking hay. I'll have another baling video here and 504 video, and then half century of progress. So thanks for watching.